Testament, Return to Serenity, the guitar solo. This is a CVT lesson for a student of mine. You want to tune flat for this. You also wanted a certain version of it, of another guy covering it. He did a killer job, man, and you could, for the most part, see his fingers on the solo. A lot of effects, a lot of reverb and delay. So I have some on, but I didn't want to go as high because I don't want you to get lost in the notes. It makes it a little more difficult to hear when you got a delay, whether it's a pick note or not. So coming in at 310, we got this cool little melody. Oops, let's try it again. So we're just gonna jump in. We're starting on fret 8 on the B, sliding to 12, vibrato. Then go 10B, slide to 8, vibrato. 8, slide to 10. And then jump over to 8-7 on the B. You're gonna pull off and then go 9G, vibrato. Then 8, hammer 10 on the B, pick and slide to 12, vibrato. From there, pick 12, slide to 15, and go to 12E. And then pre-bend release. So it's a little tricky because usually with bends we slur up to them, but not always. And this is one of those cases. It would go. So I'm bending it 14th fret a whole step, picking, then releasing it, and going to 12th fret vibrato. 11, 12, G. And then our next timestamp. That was timestamp 310. Next one comes in at 319. And I want to point out a little something that if you're having trouble, a lot of soloists or people that are getting into solos or even intermediate levels, and even the pros, man, will make the mistake once in a while of a note ringing that shouldn't. So if you're doing a linear run on that, like, you can actually grab the high E. I'm using my middle finger, and then it'll be clear if it's giving you an issue. The fingering I put for a chunk of it, but you can experiment with the finger. You don't have to use what I wrote. I'll use multiple fingers for the same riff back to back sometimes. 14B, a lot of legato stuff. We're gonna pick that, hammer 15, pull 14, pull 12, hammer 14, pull 12. That is. Slide to 10, hammer 12, pull 10, slide 8, hammer 10, pull 8. So it's. I feel like I need to turn the delay down still a little more. Then from there, it's 7 on the B. You're gonna pick, hammer 8, pull 7, and go to 9G. Now I would use the pinky on the 9G. Here's why. Because it's gonna set you up. We're working this way on the neck. So slow. Oops. Then go to 9-7-5 on the D. Keep your thumb low so you can get that stretch. Dot, dot, dot. I'm gonna pick and pull off to those 2 notes and slide to 4. Once you get to 4, you're gonna go 5, 7, 5, 4, 5, 4. So it's. Oops. So that whole run. 5A, slide to 7. 2-3 AE, vibrato. 2-3 E, and then here's some more legato stuff for you. Love this. Very kind of like Satriani kind of. It goes. So what you want to do is pick 4, hammer 5 and 7, and do that on the E, A, and D string. When you you get to the D, you're going to go descending with it, so it's going to be pull-offs. Then 7, 5, 4, 5, 7, that's on the A string. It's pull-offs and hammers. Back to 4, 5, 7, pick hammer, hammer on the D. Let's try that line, 325 in. Then go 5, 7, 9 on the D, keep that thumb low, pick hammer, hammer. So it's... Randy Rhoads did a lot of stuff like that too. From there, 6, 7, 9 on the G. Actually, no. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. And then 9D. From there, 6, 7, 9 on the G. It's pick, hammer, hammer. And then 7, 8, 7 on the B. Pick, hammer, pull. So it's... So... Oops, try it again. And then we can flip over to page 2 and continue it. 9, 7, 6, 7, 9, that's all on the G string. Still doing the legato stuff. Pick, pull, pull, hammer, hammer. And then 7, 8, 10 on the B, pick, hammer, hammer. So it's... Okay? And then pick the 10, so... Next time stamp, and you'll vibrato that, by the way. 329 is our next time stamp. You're gonna go 8B, pick, pull, and then do it again, but quicker, and land on the 9G vibrato. So. Seven, 4, 2. You can use your index for all that on the G. All right. I lost my spot. There it is. 5, 4 on the D. 7 on the A. And then you have to experiment with the picking this. I wrote it in your tabs. Actually, this isn't the part I'm particularly talking about, but. But he's doing it twice. So you'll go 7A, 4D, hammer 5, hammer 7, up on 4G for sure. Down on 7D, pull the 5 and 4, and then to the 7A. And then repeat it. 4, 5, 7, 4G, 7, 5, 4, 7. So you have... From there, you will go 4, 5, 7 on the D and 4G, which would just be this. Still feel like that delays a bit much, man. Paul Gilbert thing, right? Keep the pick in tight quarters. After that, 354 is the next time stamp. You're going to do 5, pull off 4 on the D. Put a little pinch on that. 4 times, so. Oops. So pick, pull, palm mute 7, 5A, and palm mute 7E, 5A. And that's alternate pick. So down, pull, down, up, down, up. It's a cool run, man. From there, moving on to some more shred. 4, 5, 7 on the A, pick, hammer, hammer. And then 4, 5, 4 on the D, same concept, but it's a pick, hammer, pull. 7A, 4, 5, D, 7A, 7D. So it's, yeah. From there, go 4, 6, 7 on the G. This is a linear run going up the scale. It's alternate picked. 4, 6, 7 to 6, 7, 9. Except they're not played dig-it out there. Oops. Okay. From there, move up to 7, 9, 11. Which is whole steps. So they're in threes, but you still stay consistent on the alternate picking. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, right? After the 7, 9, 11, I think there's one more chunk. Yeah, it's 9, 11, 12. And then 11, 12, 14. So it follows in scale increments perfectly. Right? Okay, from there, 12, 15 B, 12 high E, and it's 2 times. I thought it was more than that. I may have to double check when I run in the house. I got double dots, but I don't know if it was more times than. 341 is your next timestamp. 15 B bend, 2 times vibrato. Then 15, 12, 15, 15 bend. So. And then 12, 15, 15 bend. Hold it and pick. And then 15, 12, 15 bend. So that whole part. .347 is our next timestamp. And you're going to go 12, 15, 15 bend vibrato. Or no. 3 times. Yeah, it's quicker there. So the 4th one, do it again, but bend it 2 steps and release it. Right? Then we can move on to page 3 and alternate pick this. It's so 12, 15, 14, 12, 15, 14, 12, all on the E. Wait. Yeah. And fingering, you know, if you want to go 1, 2, and 3, that's fine. It depends, man. Everyone's finger length is different, so 15B and then 14, 12E. And then 15, 13B. But it's fast. Oops. I missed it. There it is. Next chunk, 12B, pick, hammer 13, pull 12 to 14G. And then 12 on the B, hammer to 13 and 15. You may want to up that 12B because we're coming off the 14G with the down, and it's a fast run, so I would down up that. Alright, so E is 12, 14, 15, 14, 12. They're all hammer pulls. 15, 13, 12 on the B, pick, pull, pull, and then pick the 12 after it. Oops. 14, 12, pull off on the G. And then go to 11, 12, 14 on the G. You're gonna pick hammer, hammer. Same concept on the B, 12, 13, 15. So if we group that. And then alternate pick 12, 14, 15 on the E. It's a triplet, so we have.